You thought skipping checked bags would save you money, time, and stress? Think again. In 2025, airlines treat your carry-on like it's some kind of contraband. You buy a budget ticket, pack smart, show up early, and still end up at the gate watching an agent slap a tag on your approved bag like it's going to detention. So much for being in control, right? But here's the truth. This chaos isn't random. It's a system designed to catch you off guard. And if you don't know how it works, you're already losing the game. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to beat the carry-on madness. No extra fees, no awkward gate crowding, and no giving up the essentials you actually need. By the end, you'll know how to pack smart, board stress-free, and keep your bag where it belongs with you. Let's get into why carry-ons have turned into the biggest travel headache of 2025 and how you can flip the script before you even leave home. Number 1. Skip the carry-on. Travel light with just one bag. Here's the trick savvy travelers are quietly using. Skip the carry-on entirely and stick to a personal item. Sounds bold, doesn't it? How do you cram everything into one bag that fits under the seat? But this one choice flips the script. First, no surprise fees. Most airlines, even the stingiest budget ones, still allow a free personal item, as long as it slides under the seat. No one's charging you extra or snatching it away at the gate. Second, you stay in control. Your personal item stays with you. No conveyor belts, no damage, no "we'll tag it and send it below." Your must-haves, meds, tech, passports, snacks, stay right where you put them. Third, and this is a gem, you board like a calm, collected person. No racing when your group is called. No hovering by the gate pretending you're not. You can stroll on last. Find your seat, tuck your bag under, and you're set. It's not just about packing light, it's about traveling smarter. The big question is, how do you fit everything you need into one small bag? That's what we're tackling next, because with the right strategy, a personal item can hold more than you think. Number 2. Master the army roll magic. I used to be the stuff and shove type: fold, cram, sit on the bag, and pray the zipper didn't break. Then I found the army roll, and it changed everything. This trick, called the Ranger roll, gave me back half my bag's space. It's how the military packs for efficiency, speed, and survival, and it's a traveler's dream. Here's the deal. Fold a small edge of the fabric to make a pocket. Lay your clothes flat, smooth them out, and roll them tight, like taco tight. Then tuck that pocket over the end to lock it in place. The result? A neat, compact roll that doesn't wrinkle, doesn't fluff up, and fits perfectly into any corner of your bag. I used this on a 5-day trip to New York last month, with crazy weather requiring layers, and still packed everything into one personal item. No checked bag, no carry-on, just a backpack and the Ranger roll working miracles. The best part? Packing becomes kind of fun, like playing Tetris with your clothes. But don't just toss those rolls into your bag and call it a day. The next trick takes it up a notch. Number 3. The sneaky carry-on trap. Here's the mistake most travelers make, assuming their carry-on is free. That perfect little roller bag you got to skip checked bag fees? Some airlines now charge more for it than for a checked bag. And they don't always tell you up front. You book what seems like a steal, only to get slapped with a $65 carry-on privilege fee at check-in. Suddenly, your cheap flight feels like a prank, and you haven't even reached the security line. Even if you pay up, you board with your carry-on, feeling like a winner until the gate agent glances around, shrugs, and says, "No more overhead space. You'll have to check it." Translation? You paid to carry it, but it's still heading to the plane's belly. And it's not just about the hassle. When your bag gets gate checked, you lose control. Your meds, laptop, and valuables should stay with you, but now they're rolling down a conveyor belt without warning. So what do people do? They try to outsmart the system. They line up early, linger by the gate, and turn into what flight crews call gate lice. Those anxious passengers crowding the boarding area way before their group is called, just to snag overhead bin space. It's tense, it's awkward, and it makes boarding a mess for everyone. But what if you didn't need that bin space at all? That's the game changer, and we're getting there next. Number 4. Pick the perfect personal item bag. Here's where most people mess up. They nail the rolling, compressing, and organizing. Then throw it all into a tiny crossbody or a flimsy tote that barely holds a laptop. Just like that, they've wasted their one crucial bag. Personal item sounds small, but it's any bag that fits under the seat in front of you, which means you can go bigger than you think, as long as you stick to the airline's size limits. Before your trip, check those limits, usually buried in the airline's website baggage section. Once you know the max size, get a bag that hits it exactly. Not too big, not too small. My favorite? A full-size backpack or a structured bag like the Nomad Lane Bento. It opens like a suitcase, has spots for tech, chargers, even shoes, and still fits perfectly under the seat. Pair that with compression cubes and swoosh and tight rolls, and you'll be amazed at how much you can bring without touching the overhead bin. You'll breeze past the gate crowd with a grin, knowing your bag's got a spot right at your feet. Number 5. Compression cubes, the secret to saving space. So you've got your tidy little army of rolled shirts and pants. Don't stop there. This is where the real magic kicks in. The compression packing cube. It looks like a regular travel cube, but when you zip it shut, it's like a vacuum bag without the hassle. Drop your Ranger rolls inside, close the first zipper as usual, then pull the second zipper to squeeze out all the extra air. Just like that, your bulky pile of clothes turns into a tight, efficient brick. This saved me on a winter trip to Chicago packing fleece, jeans, and heavy layers, and somehow fitting it all under a plain seat. Without the compression cube? No way. It's a lifesaver for thick fabrics, sweatshirts, sweaters, anything that usually hogs your bag's space. Combine it with the army roll, and you're packing way more than anyone thinks possible in a personal item. But there's one more piece to this puzzle that most travelers overlook. Number 6. Travel light, travel free. Once you've got this system, tight rolls, compression cubes, and a perfectly sized personal item, it's hard to go back. You glide through the terminal with nothing dragging, nothing clunking, nothing waiting to be gate-checked and tossed around like hidden checked luggage. You're not battling for bin space or slowing down the boarding line. You're not hoping your bag survives a surprise trip to the cargo hold. Instead, your essentials are right where they need to be, next to you, within reach, and fully under your control. And here's the hidden bonus. Traveling this light feels incredibly freeing. You stop stressing about what you forgot or dragging stuff you don't need. You start enjoying the trip itself because you packed smarter, not heavier. Want to take it to the next level? I've got one final trick that's small but makes long flights way comfier. Number 7. Protect your tech, save your trip. Let's say you've packed perfectly. Your bag fits under the seat, snacks are ready, playlist loaded. And your laptop's out for work or maybe just binging The Office again. Halfway through the flight, you want a break to nap or munch. So, you slide your laptop into the seat pocket in front of you. Huge mistake. That pocket isn't built for your laptop. It barely holds the safety card. When the person in front reclines, your precious screen could get crushed. One traveler on TikTok showed her new laptop after a nap, cracked screen, wrecked hinge, even with a hardshell case. Those seat pockets offer zero protection, and a reclined seat can ruin your tech in seconds. Plus, they're gross. Think old tissues, snack crumbs, and mystery gunk barely cleaned. The smart move? Tuck your laptop back into your under-seat bag, ideally in a padded sleeve or a backpack with a laptop slot. It takes 5 seconds but saves hundreds in repairs and tons of stress. Your laptop deserves better than a seat pocket knockout. Number 8. A smart trick to use extra seat space. You know your personal item has to stay under the seat during takeoff and landing. Standard safety rules. No arguing. But once you're cruising and the seatbelt signs off, here's what frequent flyers do. Slide your bag back just a bit, from under the seat to behind your calves. It doesn't block the aisle or bother anyone, but suddenly your legs have room to breathe. It's a tiny tweak, but on a 3-hour flight or a brutal red-eye, it's a game changer. No more knees smashed into the tray table or thighs feeling glued together. Just a little space, a little stretch, and a much better shot at landing without legs like concrete. It's not glamorous, but paired with the right packing setup, it makes you feel like you've cracked the travel code. Because you have. Number 9. Pack smart, fly free. Traveling with just a personal item might feel restrictive at first, but do it right. And it's not about packing less, it's about packing better. Skip the gate check drama, the sneaky fees that jack up your ticket, and the wrestle through the aisle with a bag that barely fits. It's just you, your must-haves, and a bag that works for you, not against you. Whether it's a quick weekend trip or a last-minute getaway before your PTO resets, smart packing is your superpower. Use the space, know the rules, and travel light without the stress. If these tips sparked a new way to travel, hit that like button. Share this with your friend who packs just in case. Got your own carry-on tricks or TSA nightmares? Drop them in the comments. I read every one. Want more tips to fly smarter, laugh a bit, and dodge airline traps? Subscribe for more. Next, we're diving into what not to pack in your personal item. TSA doesn't play around. Catch you in the next one, hopefully not stuck in security.